Okay, today we are going to start with the topic Stackelberg-Dupli model. It's the topic of advanced microeconomics. So Stackelberg-Dupli model is simply the model which was introduced by the German economist Heinrich von. It is an extension of Carnot model. It was simply the extension of Carnot model. In Carnot model, we assume that a game is a simultaneous one, but the Stackelberg-Dupli model is a sequential game, not a simultaneous one. So its name signifies dupli. Itself, dupli signifies that there are two firms, leaders and follower. Two firms, leader and follower, sell the homogeneous product. So in Stackelberg-Dupli model, as the dupli itself signifies that there are two firms, one is known as the leader and another one has to follow the leader, that is known as the followers. So leader firm moves the first. Leader are always the one who make the initiative first and the follower simply follows it sequentially. So leader first chooses the quantity and the follower observe the leader's quantity. Leader, as if leader changed the quantities provided at the significant price, so follower simply follows the leader's footprint and goes accordingly. So leader first chooses its quantity and follower simply observe it. The leader quantity and then chooses its profit. Then he'll choose what rate of profit he'll be making after following the leader's the way he is making change towards its product. The follower simply it has always its eyes on the leader's actions and simply give the reaction accordingly. So in Stackelberg-Dupli model, there are two firms, one leader and another one is the followers. It is the game where the sophisticated duplists determine the reaction curve. So how we'll determine the reaction curve? So simply the reaction curves are determined by incorporating the profit function. And how we find the profit function, this is something mathematically we'll prove it further in this video only. So it's simply sophisticated dupli to determine the reaction curve. So what the reaction curve of A is, if A act as in leader, then what the reaction of B is. Okay, if B act as a leader, then what will be the reaction curve of A? So this is the main point that we are seeing in Stackelberg-Dupli model. So if one make the changes, how the another one accordingly works. Okay, so they give the reaction or action, what the reaction of because of the action of the other firm. So Stackelberg, there are some disequilibrium also in the Stackelberg-Dupli model. In introduction, we have said that there are two firms, leader and followers. If one act as a leader and another one loves or chooses to act as a followers, then this situation will be equilibrium. So where this disequilibrium arises, if both the firm want to become a sophisticated and want to be a leader, want to act as a leader, and none of them want to become a follower, so this is the situation which create a Stackelberg disequilibrium, and this is the unstable situation, and there are some effect of it also that it creates the price war in this situation. So Stackelberg disequilibrium is this. To make it a equilibrium position, one have to surrender to act as a followers. So both can never be a leader. One want to and one have to surrender themselves to act as a followers, and another one will act accordingly as a leader. So we'll also explain it with the help of this diagram. This diagram is simply shows the reaction curve of both A's and B's. A's reaction curve and B's reaction curve, and the firms, both Stackelberg-Dupli model is the combination of two firms A and B. So the line which is going like this is the line which shows that it's a A's reaction curve, and the another line is showing that there is a B's reaction curve. Okay, this works accordingly, like this is A's and this will be the reaction curve of the B. And the line and these are the curves which showing that there are some iso profit curves. These are the curves which you can see easily. Wait a second, I'll just take my and I'll tell you further. Jana. So this is the A's reaction curve, and this is the B's reaction curve. And what's these curves signifying? These are the curves of isoprofit curves. Okay, these are the isoprofit curves. Okay, simply this is the A's reaction curve and this is the B's reaction function. So these are the isoprofit of A's. This is the point where A is at the Stackelberg equilibrium position, where A act as the sophisticated leader. He will act as the sophisticated leader. If A act as a leader and B is the same, simply act as a follower, then A will be in this position and B will be this position. So this simply says that if A act as a sophisticated leader, then its quantity will be more as compared to this B. Okay, so XA is more. If it will be the leader, if A will be the leader, then this will be the position of its, and if B will be the leader, then this will be its position. So this is the isoprofit curve, Stackelberg equilibrium, where B act as a leader. So if this is the position, this will be the reaction curve of B if B A act as a leader, and this will be the A's reaction curve if B act a leader and A is the follower. This shows that if when A is leader, he have more quantities as compared to the previous one where he act as a follower. Likewise, if B is a leader, then he will be at this position where he have the more quantity as compared to this position where this is the point where he act as a follower. So this is the comparative between the twos. And this is the point where both get their intersection point, where both the curves are intersecting each other. This is the equilibrium point. Okay, if A is a sophisticated oligopolist, it will assume that its rival. Who is the rival? For follower, leader will be the rival, and for leader, follower will be the rival. Okay, so if A is a sophisticated oligopolist, it will assume that this rival will act on the basis of its reaction curve, which maximizes its profit. The point where he getting the maximum level of satisfaction, or the point where he get the maximum level of profit, he will chooses that point. And this is the point where this isoprofit curve is touching his reaction curve, where he gives the maximum profit as comparison with the B's as a follower. Okay, so this point A, which lie on the lowest possible isoprofit curve of A, denote the maximum profit A can achieve given B's reaction curve. So clearly this is the best point for him because he is closest to its A's reaction curve. He is closest to its axis, and if B act as a leader here, then this is the point which shows that he is closest to his axis here. So clearly sophisticated rewarding for A because he reaches an isoprofit curve closer to his axis. The nay follower is worse off. He is worse off because in this position he is far away or further away from his axis. Okay, this is the simply explanation of these curves of the A's reaction curve and B's reaction curve. This is the explanation, diagrammatic explanation of Stackelberg-Dupley model. Okay, hope you understand this too. So next point I'm going to start is what's that? The numerical example of Stackelberg-Dupley model. Okay, sorry. So like this is the demand function, P is this, and this shows that, assume that this is the demand function given to you in the question, and C1 is the cost of one firm and C2 is the cost of the other firm. Okay, you have to find out the reaction curves. I have already said that reaction firms can be explained only if there is the profit maximization point. For this you have to determine the profit function. And how you calculate profit? What is the formula to find out this profit? Profit is simply where total revenue minus total cost. So how you find out this total revenue? Total revenue is the point where price into quantity. This is price and Q. PQ. So total revenue can be easily found out by multiplying these two, price into quantity, and here we have quantity as like a X1. So what's your total cost of firm 1 is C1 and this is your C2. You have to find out these things, profit function and of both the firms, okay, by applying these two formulas. So what is the profit function of 1 and what is the profit function of 2? You have to just give me the reply of this video of this. You have to find out these equation, and quickly after going through it, just find it out and do it yourself and let me know you are getting it correctly or not. Okay, so another one, that reaction firms are found by taking the partial derivatives. So what are the partial derivatives? This is the price, this is the profit function. You will find here the equation of this. Then from this equation you have to differentiate this one with respect to x1 and this one with respect to x2. Then you will fill up these question mark place. Okay, so after doing the partial derivatives, you will easily find out the reaction curve of both the firms. So your answer would be like this, that x1 like this equation gives you the A's reaction curve, and another one this gives you the B's reaction curve. So this is also a numerical explanation of this model. As economist, is simply not a theoretical explanation, but it also gives you the explanation along with diagram and mathematical explanation. So please go through it nicely, and if you still face some problem, let me know and we'll easily cover up our syllabus like this only because I have some network issues too. So please, we have to work hard and give me the input of all these issues which you are arising from. If there are some problem, please let me know it, and all the best. Do well and be safe and stay at your home only. Okay, thank you very much.